Quick note, the go dog that's speaking to you right now is pretty mentally drained from editing a lot in the past few days to complete the Summer Fantasia or Summer Odyssey quest reaction. I'm basically done with Xin Yan's quest part, her arc already, and moving on to Fischl and Mona's in the finale. So here's the deal. This reaction video will be this week's upload and treat the probably 3-hour-long Summer Fantasia quest reaction as next week's upload, as I take the remaining time of next week to give myself some rest once the video is uploaded. So they posted this last night. Bad timing. I know that it's good that they're showing these previews, but I hope they don't show too much because we still have the live stream that's coming. So don't expose too much. I'd rather them like save like most of the juiciest stuff for the live stream, unless they have other plans. Like, I don't know what else could be juicier than showing terrains and enemy mobs. This is Sumeru preview teaser 02 of Rain and Sand, likely going to be a showcase of Sumeru's map and its design, the environment, and I'm for it. Okay, I was planning to just leave this out of reaction videos last night, but this looked promising. Flutes. Oh, that's also from the trailer. That's also from the trailer. A cave, like a Sumeru chasm. Whoa!
须弥与以往的大版本不太一样的。它含有雨林和沙漠两大部分。在设计过程，它含有雨林和沙漠两大部分。在设计过程中要注意的地方非常多，主要体现的是当地特色、核心主题以及幻想处理这3部分。雨林部分的风貌给人的感受就是山峦连绵的感觉，区别于里面的柱状形式、倒砌的横切硬朗。须弥的山石更加符合热带湿润的地区特征。这种偏柔性轮廓的山石，结合古代巨树，贯穿在整个地块。植被方面，我们找了非常多当地特色的植被做参考，主要体现的是鲜活、生命力、湿润感以及热带特征。沙漠有沙漠风暴、绿洲、渴望水的植被，可以燃烧青石的岩石，巨大、神圣、具有历史感的遗迹。
Oh yes.
既表现沙漠的自然魅力，又揉进了幻想元素。我们一直在尝试设计的边界感，我们不想做非常现实的设计，也不能过多的放飞，需要做好异国风情、幻想度以及真实感之间的平衡。
Oh my god.
各个区域的主视觉同样非常重要。须弥的世界设定本身给视觉的多样性提供了非常好的支持。
Whoa, that's gotta be Kusanali or some royal figures.
玩家的游玩体验以及美术逻辑安放在各个区域，这样玩家的视觉感受和情绪变化都会更舒适一些，整体的游戏体验也会更好。
That is a ruin machine. It was.
玩家初到这片奇幻森林，会发现一座建立在巨树上的城市。在这片被草神护佑着的国度，你会遇见一群可爱的小精灵。小精灵可是只有小朋友才可以发现他们哦，需要你帮他们解决一系列隐藏在森林深处的危机，才可以获得他们的信任。在这个过程中，你会发现非常多的未知区域，有长满参天巨树且常年下雨的森林，有因为未知原因导致衰败的森林，也有巨大的伞状发光植物形成的特殊生态区域。在另一片森林中，你还会发现一个巨大的机器人残骸依靠在山体崖壁之间。在这些奇幻森林的背后，似乎正在被一股神秘的力量侵蚀着。从须弥城向西望去，可以隐约看到须弥的沙漠区域。在这里，你会发现颠倒浮空的神秘遗迹和冲破天际的龙卷风。在看似一望无际的沙漠下面，同样隐藏着非常多的探索区域。
Another
沙漠
one.
深处也有一个巨大的机器人。那这个机器人和森林的机器人又有什么关系呢？
Whoa.
森林的神秘力量又来自哪里呢？
Dude, just how big
就
is
请旅行者
Sumeru?
去探索发现真相吧。
Jesus Christ.
Dude, that desert region though, that looks so good. I know we're probably going to get the rainforest region of Sumeru first. Like it's kind of speculated that they would release Sumeru kind of like in the pacing that they did with Inazuma, where there's like a main region that's released first, and then other regions are added onto it to complete the map, finally. But oh, if that's what the desert looks like, I'm going to be so hyped. I'm gonna be so happy. That's literally just like what I hoped Inazuma to be in my mind, at least the desert region. I mean, maybe I know maybe the rainforest region takes the spotlight first, but I already can't wait for the desert. Do you see that? Like, whoa. There's an NPC, right? And it's a different angle, right? Underground system. Maybe. Here's an idea. It's not too far of a stretch. Like in the chasm, at certain parts of like the area that you explore, the OST, like it plays like the beginning normal track of the chasm, right? But then there's a section of the track that just sounds oddly familiar to what Sumeru music sounds like right now, which I find weird. So maybe around those areas we'll find an entry point into Sumeru. That's what I'm thinking. Like it's either we get to Sumeru via the chasm through some routes. Maybe we'll get to see that adventure again that decided to venture out on her own and leave us that note. I still wish she's okay and alive. Oh, look here. Look at those. That's the character model. What y'all leaking with these concept arts, bro? That looks like Yae Miko. Right? Whole themes, fantasy. Landscape of rainforest gives the impression of endless mountains. Right. Yeah, gotta fit the region, the design. Dude, this place looks huge. Hey, I respect that. They're doing their research. Dude, look at that. What the actual? You know what that reminds me of before I fully devoted myself to Genshin? I would say I was a die-hard Destiny 2 fan. This reminds me of a certain dungeon mission from Destiny. It's a dungeon called the Prophecy Dungeon. It looks really similar to that. Okay, look, I know it sounds cringe. This kind of reminds me of a Fortnite map. Like, Fortnite had a desert region at some point, no? Dude, look at these desert temples. Like, desert temples. Desert shrines? Right, it's a... Whoa. Dude, this looks more like... This is like a cinematic movie scene. Is this even Genshin anymore? It's a bird, eagle, Egyptian god. This place is dripped up top to bottom. Do you see that? Oh, I like how the decor is like done in a style of like mimicking a flower too, like a flower blooming with life. This person's got style, bro. And yeah, it really looks... I think they really captured the culture of Sumeru well. Like, you look at the design, the architecture, and it really just represents the region they're basing this off of. What do we even call this? I know. Ruin GIGACHAD. You're changing my mind. They made this look much larger. I thought it was like a towering mountain large structure. Well, it's kind of like a mountain scale structure, right? But the fact that they had Khaenri'ah built this, if they were capable of building such large ruin machines, who knows what else they could have done. I thought about this as I rewatched the 2.8 Sumeru preview, y'all have noticed it's been a while since we've had a large-scale boss fight. Like, not the kind that's a humanoid person fighting. Like, the kind I'm talking about is the Valen style. We haven't got one of those since Ajdaha. It would be nuts if one of these becomes a weekly boss and it's just like some kind of near automata type shit where we like fight this giant rune machine that maybe awakens from something we trigger, and then maybe we have to run up its arm and then do some QT or some cool shit, you know. That's copium from me, but that would seem very cool. Floors that have withered and illuminated these things, just like Enkanomia, some kind of energy from the storm absorbing it. So it seems like a large-scale fight broke out here in Sumeru specifically, because we see these nowhere else. So these were probably left here somewhere in between the events of Celestia attacking Khaenri'ah and the Archon War. So this must have been Celestia striking down Khaenri'ah. These machines were left here before Sumeru was properly established then. That's what I'm thinking. Because the Archon War was more focused on the gods establishing a proper, like, divine system that they fought over seats in who shall control the elements. So that sounds unrelated. Look at the vast openness of the desert region. There's so much, like, areas to explore. How else are they gonna make this wait more unbearable than it already is? I am excited for the future of Genshin. I always was. Well, in that case, thank you for watching this reaction of me watching the Sumeru preview teaser. Let me know what you guys thought about it down below. I thought this was great. Showcasing the Dendro element was nice, but this was even more of a treat. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a good one, and await next week's massive upload. Cheerio, lads.